I had the extraordinary privilege of working with Special Operations Unit, the 7th Group, those Green Berets in Florida. And they are already highly trained, disciplined professionals. And on paper, they really had everything they needed to succeed. Yet, in a major international competition called Fuerzas Commando, they finished 11th 2 years earlier, and leadership was embarrassed. So basically, Fuerzas Commando is a 7-day combat readiness event where the North American and South American teams compete against each other, and they get to see each other's capabilities. So performing poorly here was highly unacceptable. So when I came in, I got the team of practitioners together, and we decided a 360 approach would be the solution. So the same approach that I had the opportunity to take on the U.S. team to jump from 11th in the world, barely qualifying for the World Cup in 1994, to 3rd in the world, a bronze medal, the first medal that had been won in 10 years. And we did that jump in 6 months using this 360 approach. I developed the theme Prepare to Dominate for the special ops soldiers, and the attitudes and commitment shifted to leave no stone unturned. They were bought in. So we focused on mental skills and daily habits and the system around them. This included clarity under pressure, pre-performance routines, communication and leadership, and how they recovered and reset after mistakes or setbacks. We incorporated proper nutrition and hydration practices, since they were infamously known for chugging way too many Red Bulls throughout the day, and they needed to understand the timing around and the amount and type of fueling and hydration needed, and the reasons behind what to add and what to eliminate from their diet. The strength and conditioning coaches developed a 12-week program that increased their speed, their strength, mobility, flexibility, their endurance, and their camaraderie to do the hard things together. So I trained with them and was present on the shooting range and skill development to make sure they understood where they could gain points or where they might get deducted. So I accompanied them to some specific training revolutions with the top shooting coaches in the world and gleaned the mental cues and key points for them to rely on and recall what they had learned. The result was a dramatic shift in the next iteration of that competition. They jumped from 11th place 2 years earlier to 2nd place. The skills did not suddenly appear overnight. What changed was a focused training plan and a team around them, and the theme to prepare to dominate. They sharpened their skills and their consistency to perform under pressure, to achieve a much more respectable finish. So, of course, I thought they should have won, as I'm very competitive and I love to win. However, I then went on to coach one of those team members to prepare for Delta Force. The takeaway is that even among elite performers, the difference between where you are and where you could be is taking that 360-degree approach to performance. When you train your inner game and your habits as deliberately as your tactics and physical skills, you give yourself the best opportunity to change performing where you are and what you're truly capable of becoming. So finally, if you stayed with me through this video, you already care about confidence and consistency and healthier ways to pursue excellence. So the question becomes, what is your next step? A very simple step is to find out how you are doing in relationship to being a confident performer. First, I suggest taking one of the quizzes that appears when you land on my website, drandreawhelan.com. So next, go deeper and read my book, The Confident Performer, Rethinking Mental Performance for Athletes, Coaches, and Parents, and it's available on Amazon. It walks you through the frameworks I used with performers and organizations, and it gives you a system of practical tools you can start using right away. If you want to get there fast, just use that QR code on the right. If you prefer community and interaction, you can also join the Confident Performer Academy online, which is an online community. There is a free tier where you can dip your toe in and get a feel for the content, connect with some others there, and begin to apply these ideas in your own context. Whether you start with a quiz, a book, or an in-person program, whether it's individual or organizational coaching, or the online academy, the goal is the same: to help you, your family, and your team build sustainable confidence to control and enjoy your process to become who you're capable of becoming and design a performance ecosystem where performers and people can thrive, not just get through life or a situation. So please consider taking a moment after this video to decide on one small action you're willing to commit to in the next 24 hours. Speed is a force, so don't wait about it and think about it too much. Just jump on, visit the website, take a quiz, order the book, join the academy. That's one step that may be the beginning of a very different story for you and your team. And I look forward to seeing you in the arena.